Alright, y'all, so we got a very special video. Y'all can see from the title of the video right now, you know what I'm saying? We got the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got this jersey on. I swear to God, it's my RJ Barry jersey, you feel me? I'm a little chunky right now, so don't pay too much attention. I swear to God, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real Knicks fan, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all saw the Ben Simmons one, but that's just because he's my favorite player, so I'm telling you, I don't have one of every jersey of every team. I don't have one bobblehead from every team, I swear to God. Alright, but anyways, let's get into this game. I don't know what to expect. It's a new look Knicks with JB, Jalen Brunson, you feel me? I wish it was JB from the Celtics, though, you feel what I'm saying? Okay, good steal by Mitchell Robinson. I've been waiting for him to make a bigger leap, but he's been getting off and on injured, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson, he's cool, you know what I'm saying? He's like a second-round pick, but he works real hard. He's a real dog, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I feel about having three lefties on the team, because, you know, I don't know why. It's just specifically a lot for lefties. Like, they just love to go left. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but what I'm saying is, like, a lot of lefties are just left-hand dominant OD. Like, I feel like there's more right-handed players that got a good offhand compared to left-hand players that have a good offhand, you know what I'm saying? Jaden Ivey, I like this guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go as far to say that he's John Morant or nothing like that, you know, but he looks like he's real composed and calm, you know what I'm saying? He got good bounce too. In my opinion, he's like a very controlled version of John Morant, and obviously not as talented, but I feel like he's more cerebral than Morant. I don't know. I just feel, no, I'm not gonna say that. I just feel like he's a calmer version of John Morant. You know what I'm saying? Like John Morant, I think was a better passer coming to the NBA, but Jaden Ivey, he got a, I don't know. He just got an it factor to him, you know what I'm saying? That's like a little... No, I'm chatting right now. Guys, don't even listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to skip that ad real quick. Anyways, so yeah, on the Knicks, my boy Reddish right here. Oh, okay. Good three, baby. That's my boy, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know anything, I wanted the Knicks to draft Reddish over RJ. Y'all going to say I'm crazy, blah, blah, blah. But in my opinion, Reddish is like one of the most talented guys. Like, he had crazy jelly and all that, like shooting, fluidity, whatever. If y'all really watch like high school players who came, oh my God, yo, Obi Toppin is still stiff, but he's dumb bouncy. I can't even lie. I'm really excited for him, but I'm low-key not getting my hopes up because I feel like he's just gonna get hoed this season because, you know, Randall's starting over him or whatever. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Reddish. I feel like he's mad talented, and if you interview all the people, like in high school, Anthony Edwards was like, or I think it was after high school, they were like, who's the hardest player to guard? And he was like, it's Cam Reddish, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, not saying too much, but I'm low-key an NBA scout. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I got high hopes for Reddish, but just, I don't know, I don't think he's going to pan out on the Knicks. I don't think that's the right fit for him. I think he needs a really bad team where he could just get the ball and, you know, go crazy, you know what I'm saying? All this, like, you know, trying to turn him into a 3-and-D guy, I'm not sure if that's going to work, you know what I'm saying? He's more of like a fluid, like, he knows how to pass. He used to play point guard in high school. That's why I really like him. I like people who could pass. That's why I like Ben Simmons, stuff like that. I'm really excited for Hartenstein, too. I'm not sure about, like, effectiveness wise for the Knicks, but on fantasy basketball, y'all know about Hartenstein. He's a monster in fantasy ball. He'll get like 10 minutes and get like a double-double. Not even kidding. Oh my gosh. Toppin. Okay, let me start watching the game. Toppin's going crazy. Low-key, Toppin is every Dominican girl's dream. Not gonna lie. maybe he's a little too tall, but he got the fade just like it. You know what I'm saying? He got the tatted up. He got the arms, all that. Pause. Low-key, this is the first game. Well, actually, it's kind of late though, but like they still have like some of their best players and stuff, like Bagley and like Duran, and Knicks have Quickly and Toppin. Like low-key, all the teams that y'all been seeing, right? Like they play like for example Clippers, right? They play Kawhi and PG for like not even the whole first quarter, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, right? But low-key, the Knicks and Pistons are like kind of so bad that they're playing everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're playing, like, their whole starting five, like, damn near the whole game. Like, look at this. It's already the second quarter, and they're still playing their starters. But, yeah, I was never the biggest fan of Randall or Barrett, to be honest. Like, I don't know, I'm a hypocrite. I'm wearing his jersey right now. But, you know, over time, I just learned to appreciate Barrett. And, you know, he's still young. He's getting better every day. You feel what I'm saying? And, no, he's real solid, though. I'm not gonna lie. He's real solid. You know, I don't like that he only Euros and stuff like that. Only goes to his left. But I'm not gonna lie. Like, not a lot of people could stop that. You know what I'm saying? I wish if this was like a 2K lineup, man, like if you could control Barrett's brain and make him a passer, I would run Barrett at point guard and then just have Reddish at the 2. So crazy stuff, man. You know, y'all gonna roast me in the comment section, but I honestly think that Barrett would be a dope point, like stature-wise, he would be a good point guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying speed, but like, you know, he could get downhill, he could get to the rim. So, and he's not the best shooter. He's trying to become one right now. He got a lot better. I'm jealous that they got Ivy. But I honestly think that Barrett could be a good point guard because he gets the rack at ease whenever he wants, but he just chooses not to really pass, and he's kind of like blinders on when he drives. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. When the Pistons got the when the Pistons got the 5th pick, you know, I was kind of hurt, you know, because I kind of already knew it was raps that they're gonna get Ivy. Did I have some fake hope from the media that we would be able to trade down? Yeah, kind of, but like not really, because you just saw like the fit with Cade and Ivy, so I already knew it was raps. They weren't gonna trade that, you know what I'm saying? And the Knicks had like nothing to trade at the time, you know what I'm saying? Not that the players are not good and I don't believe in them, but you know, a lot of the times, you know, being the Knicks, you know, they don't really play their young guys, so there's like no value in them. You know, it's not gonna be a rant video about the Knicks, but you know, I just find it funny. Oh my gosh, we're killing them right now. Oh my god, we're up by 19. I find it funny as the 3rd quarter, like Kawhi would have not even seen the court. He would have been in the back room, like getting his therapy work done. He'd be getting his like quads rolled out by now. You know, he wouldn't even be sitting on the bench. But here we go. We got Julius Randle and our other starters, Mitchell Robinson, Barrett. We got them still playing in the game. It's the 3rd quarter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just find that kind of funny, man. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. Not really. I don't know. Like, this is unbiased. I'm not sure. Like, the Knicks are deep. They're not deep in the sense that, like, wow, they have these amazing players, blah, blah, blah. But they're deep in the sense that they have a bunch of, like, average, above average guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have nobody spectacular. You know what I'm saying? Not yet, at least, hopefully, you know. But they just have a bunch of all-right guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, the practices are probably pretty competitive in the Knicks. Like, the 1st and the 2nd team are probably not too far off when they practice. You know what I'm saying? Versus, like, I don't know, the Lakers, bro. Who's guarding LeBron on the Lakers bench? You know what I'm saying? Like the Lakers, like the starters drop off from the bench is crazy compared to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the Knicks have better starters or better bench players. I'm just saying the difference between their bench and their starters. That's showtime, man. Toppin just looks mad funny. I don't know if he's stiff anymore because he's been in the league for a little bit, or if it's just like his like legs are super long. I don't know what it is, but I'm not even gonna lie. It just looks like he shouldn't be jumping that high, like, because he just looks like, I don't know. I really don't know if it's stiff. But I got high hopes for Toppin, man, because he got a blicky and he's got a crazy bounce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so those are my guys. I'd say my top 3 on the Knicks is Reddish 1, Barrett 2, Toppin 3. You know, I understand that Randall did his thing in the Knicks and he had his little all-star season. But you know what they say about, you know, when you got a girl and stuff like that, you know, right girl, wrong time, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get too simpy on this. But yeah, in my opinion, that's the thing about Randall, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's like the best in the world, but I definitely think he's too good to be on the Knicks right now. Like, we need to be rebuilding, like going through the draft. We've never committed to it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we really need to commit. We always do this half-ass commit where we like suck for a bit but still play starters instead of our young guys. I mean, like veterans instead of our young guys, and then we end up getting a 9th pick and we're like surprised, like, how did we get the 9th pick? Well, it's because we sucked and we didn't suck enough, and then we're like complaining that we're trapped in this mid-ground position of being mid in the league, and we're all surprised. But it's like, it's not surprising, bro. It's because like we're playing our best players just to suck, so we're not raising the value of our young guys or any pieces to trade, and we're not getting any good picks to get young guys that are like worth it. Because like, yes, we could be the best at drafting, but at the end of the day, if you always have the 9th pick, it's very low chances of getting that, like, Zion or Barrett, you know what I'm saying? Some draft classes, you're going to end up with, like, I don't know, freaking, let me try to think of somebody. I'm not going to get disrespectful, you know, before I say this. Oh, shout out to Ryan Arcidiacono. That's a real pro. And I know I always say, like, that's a pro move, that's a pro this, that's a pro that. The definition of pro is getting the job done. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a professional. Like for example, your job is to hit open shots. Your job is to set up the offense. Your job is just to like be okay with your role. And that's a pro right there, Ryan Arcidiacono. But anyways, man, yeah, to finish my little rant, you know what I'm saying? This is a little venting. It's the beginning of the season. I could get my rants off now. If I'm still complaining at the end of the season, then maybe y'all could get on me, but probably not because it's gonna be up and downs. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah. So as I was saying, we never really committed to the rebuild. You feel me? And yeah, it's just sad to be a Knicks fan.